Welcome back. I'm wearing my shades today because we're going to do 7th chords. There's a C major, there's C7. There's a C dominant 7. C minor 7. So how do you get a C major 7? Well, you take your C chord, C major, which back to our triads, 1, 3, 5, right? C, E, G, add the 7th, adding a B. So for the open, all we're doing is lifting our first finger, and that B string serves as our 7th note. So here's your C major 7th. Here's a C major, major 7th. Just adding a B. C major 7. Adding that B. Taking the C. Putting our finger there. 4th fret, G string. There we have a B major 7. What's a C7 though? It's not a major 7, it's a C7. It's also known as a dominant 7. It's where we add a 7th, but the 7th is flattened, so it's a B flat. So if you take a C chord, you want to flatten it with a B flat. Here's your B right there. Again, it's on the G string, but you're borrowing it, and that's where you're getting it from. So your C7th right there. That's a pretty widely used chord. I see that a lot. You see it a lot. Here's an open position 1, A7. That's bluesy, right? E7. Go back to our pentatonic scales that we learned. We can throw some A minor pentatonics on there. We know A minor will work with C major because it's the relative minor to it. As we learned in some... Did you drop my pick? I'll get it. Just kidding. So now we'll go to C minor 7th, right? C minor 7 is 1, flat 3, 5, flat 7. That's not it. I just feel like playing that chord for no reason. I do that sometimes. But anyway, C minor 7 would look like this. We don't play the A string, but our E and our B are flat. Up here. This chord here, the shape of this chord, is widely used in pop music and R&B. Great chord. So that's the minor 7. Change the root, change the chord. So it's a C minor 7, now it's an E minor 7, now it's a D minor 7. It goes for all these chords. You change the root, change the chord. Just learn the shape. Once you know the shape, you know the chords. So we're going to say, what's a ninth? Well, a ninth is C9, C dominant 9 would be a dominant 7, but you're just adding the 9th. So you're just going to have that flat 7 in there, like we spoke of. So 1, 3, flat 7, 9. That makes up a dominant 9th. Example. You take your scale, C to C, C, D, E, F, G, all the way up, C to C, 1 to 8 being the octave, the 9th, D. You're just adding a D in there. Speaking of D, What about sus chords? I'm picking D because it's probably one of the most widely used sus chords that you see. It's in a lot of songs. People just strum away. When I was showing open chords in the previous video, I said mess around with your pinky and this and that. That meant mess around with sus chords is what that really meant. You see it. So here's a D chord. What's a sus2? D sus2. It's suspending. So you're taking the 3 out and you're adding the 2. So D sus2 is 1, 2, 5. It's adding an E. It's adding that E. Open E. So D is the 1 chord. E would be the 2nd. You're just adding that E. Triad for a D chord is D, F sharp, A. Why F sharp? Because in the key of D, there's 2 sharps. F and C. So D major, D, F sharp, A. Normally. D sus 2, D, E, A. D sus 4. Adding the 4th note in the D major scale, it's a G. It would be the G on the 3rd fret on the high E string. D, D sus 2, D sus 4. Nice chords, nice chord combination. So that's the 7th chords, and that's the C7 minors, and how to make a 9th. And I mean, what I recommend is you go ahead and buy yourself a book or get on the internet of all sorts of chords and how to make them and just tinker around with them, because what it does is it adds a little bit of flair to your music if you're writing songs. And you know, you just want to get away from the standard major minor. You want to throw a 7th in there, you want to throw a 9th in there, you want to throw a 6th in there. 6 we didn't talk about, you're just adding a 6th. It's simple stuff. 1, 3, 5, 6. There, you have a 6th chord now. So it's just a way of broadening your horizons in music, is to learn these different variations in chords and stuff. So I hope you learned something today of how to make them and what they're about. They're not as scary as they seem. They just, once you understand how they're made and what they are, then you can go ahead and use them in your music. So until next time, see you later.